ceremony for the OECS Council of Ministers meeting, and this is the 9th meeting with the focus on human and social development and education. It is the inaugural meeting of the Joint Council of Ministers, and this is being held at the St. Kitts Marriott Resort with the ministers and other technocrats focusing on regional development and looking at the issues that stunt the growth of the region. So that is the focus. Present there is the Deputy Prime Minister and Minister of Education for St. Kitts and Nevis, the Honorable Dr. Jeffrey Hanley, and so he is expected to speak at that event. And then, of course, we'll hear from the other ministers of human and social development and education from across the region. Meetings like these provide an opportunity for the ministers to share different ideas, to share data and information from their respective countries as to how they are performing in human and social development and education, and how they can work together, all in the best interests of the development of the region. So this is the 9th meeting. I will be following, and as more updates come from this meeting, I will be sharing with you the listening audience. Still on the local scene, the Parliament will be meeting on Wednesday, September 18th, 2024. Notice has been given for a sitting of the National Assembly to be held at the National Assembly chambers on Wednesday, 18th September. And of course, this will be, the order paper and other papers will be issued at a later date so that you are aware of what the National Assembly meeting will be about. And of course, it will be broadcast live here on ZIZ. So I will not be having a program on that day. Also, I won't be here tomorrow, Thursday, because of a press conference, I believe, happening with the Carnival Secretariat. We know we are entering the Carnival season, and so they are coming to you to provide an update on plans that are in the pipeline and the work that they have been doing over the past couple of months. Carnival will be launched very shortly, and so they want to let you know what they are doing. You are listening to The Edge here on ZIZ Radio, 96.1 FM. We'll take a very short break, and when we come back, we'll continue our conversation for today. Stay tuned.
Join us every Wednesday for In Focus, a weekly talk show produced by the St. Kitts Nevis Information Service, where we provide exclusives with key persons within the government and discuss pertinent, relevant, and interesting matters that affect us all. Tune in every Wednesday, live on ZIZ Radio and streamed live on Facebook at SKNIS Media and ZIZ Online. In Focus, your government, your business.
Children, I am Shalissa Catalia Caesar. Join ZIZ Radio every morning at 7:05 from Monday to Friday and Saturday from 9 to 10 for Totally for Kids. Wake up and be a part of the action.
Yes, you can now. You can do anything if you try. Oh, just try.
Welcome back to the program, and thank you for joining me for today, Wednesday, September 11th, 2024. It's a beautiful day here in St. Kitts and Nevis, and I look forward to having a conversation with you on what is happening here in St. Kitts and Nevis. Before I do that, however, I want to. We know today's 9/11. The September 11 attacks, commonly known as 9/11, were 4 coordinated Islamist terrorist suicide attacks, and this was carried out by the Al Qaeda against the United States in 2001. On that morning, 19 terrorists hijacked 4 commercial airliners scheduled to travel from the East Coast to California. Number of deaths, 2,996. And it was September 11, 2001 at 8:14 a.m. at the World Trade Center. This, I imagine, sent shockwaves across the globe, and today people continue to remember those who lost their lives in this vicious attack. There are people from St. Kitts and Nevis who were impacted as a result of this incident, and they continue to mourn and they remember this horrific incident. So we remember those lives that were lost and continue to pray and hope for continued comfort of the survivors. In terms of what is happening here in St. Kitts and Nevis, or relating to St. Kitts and Nevis and other CARICOM countries, the United Kingdom will be expanding its digital travel to more visitors. The UK government is digitizing the UK border and immigration system to enhance security and improve the experience for travelers. By April 2025, all visitors who do not need a visa will need an electronic travel authorization to travel to the UK. Migrants in the UK with physical immigration documents should take action now to access their e-visa and benefit from its features. Now, the UK government says it is taking major steps towards delivering its ambitious aim to digitize the UK border and immigration system, and has set out new implementation dates for the electronic travel authorization scheme. Everyone wishing to travel to the UK, except British and Irish citizens, will need permission to travel in advance of coming or going there. This can either be through an electronic travel authorization ETA or an e-visa. It says that, quote, "Today we are confirming that from November 27th, 2024, eligible non-Europeans, which includes St. Lucian passport holders, can apply for an ETA and will need an ETA to travel from January 8th, 2025. ETAs will then extend to eligible Europeans from March 5th, 2025, who will need an ETA to travel from April 2nd, 2025. There was some talk about this last year, I believe, or the year before. So there is no need for alarm. I saw some chatter on social media where people were trying to make it out to be a big deal. Is basically you're just filling out a form to say that you're going to the UK. I think St. Kitts and Nevis has the same thing. If you're going to, let's say, for example, St. Martin, and you're coming back home, they ask you to fill out. So you see that little paper that we used to write on when we used to go up the airport? You are no longer required to do that. It's an electronic form. No, so basically everything is being collected. All the information is being collected digitally. And the information that they will be asking you for on this ETA is the past things like your passport number, the travel dates, and you'll have to answer a set of questions. But from my understanding, It is a very simple, easy process. It's just for you to get familiar with it. If you're not familiar with the online platform, I'm very sure that there is somebody who would be able to provide that assistance. So there is no cause for alarm. It says that the ETA will cost £10 and permits multiple journeys to the UK for stays up to 6 months at a time, over 2 years, or until the holder's passport expires, whichever is sooner. From today, information about ETA eligibility is available on gov.uk. So if you need more information on what the ETA is about and what does it mean for you in terms of if you need it, please visit gov.uk. That's gov.uk, and it will give you all of the information that you would need to know about the electronic travel authorization form. This was in the works since last year, but they're now rolling it out, and the announcement was made by the British High Commission in Castries and Lucia on September 10th, 2024. It's 11:16 and you're listening to The Edge here in ZIZ Radio 96.1 FM. Yesterday I had the Prime Minister on the program, and we spoke on a number of matters pertaining to St. Kitts and Nevis, matters of national interest, and the focus was on national security, that being crime and violence. The 90-day campaign, which is currently ongoing, where a number of meetings and sessions will be held throughout St. Kitts and Nevis. I think the first being on Thursday. I'll have to confirm the time and the time and venue so that I can share that information with you very shortly in one of our newscasts. But it was focusing on that 90-day campaign and looking at the Peace Program and the Elevate Program, and then also touching briefly on health. I would have liked to get the opportunity for the callers to call in yesterday, but we were really out of time, and I wanted to be able to get the questions across to the Prime Minister. But I will be inviting him again, hoping that he comes for the full hour, and there is no prior engagement, so that you, the callers, can get an opportunity to ask your questions. But we'll open the phone lines now and give you an opportunity to lend your voice to the conversation for today. You have a call on the line. Good morning, caller. You're on the air.
Morning.
Yes, good morning.
Mrs. DuPont, I accept what you said just now with yesterday because I was disappointed. I wanted my first opportunity to speak to the Prime Minister,
yes,
to tell him what I observed and to wish him the best, but I couldn't do it.
Yes.
But I was very pleased just now with what I heard you saying, because sometimes in life we could be upset, but if we only wait, now you give the explanation even though I was upset, it pleased me. All of us could do things displease other people, and then we accept the explanation. I was disappointed. First of all, since we're on the Prime Minister, I realized something, and I hope somebody could tell him what I say. Number one, I love him. He seemed to be someone who we can work with. And one of the things I am very worried about him, it seems to me like there is a force. I'm speaking about Bible principles and the way I feel and the amount of complaints I'm getting. It seems as if there is a force, a demonic force that is working against him, and I wanted him to arrange a time where the two of us can sit. But anyway, that gone. I didn't get the chance to speak to him yesterday, but I want the people in St. Kitts and Nevis to understand that Dr. Drew is our Prime Minister, and no matter how we feel about him, we must try to see how we can work with him. Because I want to say something now that might not please many people, but then what? I am DuPont, so most of the things that I say anyway doesn't make sense in St. Kitts. We cannot, in my opinion, we cannot and should not go back to none of the two prime ministers that we have had preceding him. We must look forward. Let's move on. I want people to know I was in the United States 23 years ago in New York City when I actually saw that plane going in the World Trade Center. And as I continue to read the Bible and realize that we are living in critical times, the times we're living in now is a crisis time. We need God. I want to tell the people that was the worst feeling I ever had in my life. I couldn't get home. And I stood there. I was driving actually, and I pull over. And when I look, I said, no, Rock was with me. I said, Rock, but planes don't fly here. He said to me, DuPont, what plane you talking about? That's maybe some movie or something they're making. He died and gone, but I'm telling you the truth. I said, no, that is a plane going in the World Trade Center. And when the plane went in, straight in, he could not believe. He stayed there for a long time, couldn't say anything to me. I want people to understand we must trust in God, and no matter how strong we think we are nothing without God. I have proven that. Devon, I want to say something else. I am extremely happy. I want to say thanks to whoever brought about the reopening of the Kim Collins track for us to run on.
Okay.
I had to call your program because sometimes I don't feel to call in on radio, just forget and just live my life. When I went to the stadium Sunday night, because every night I drive around the stadium to see if we'll get a chance to train there. But you would not believe, Devon, the elderly people, how their faces look this morning going around the track. I don't know how they know the track open, but I'm training on the track since I came from Nevis. Because I had to start, last week I started going Nevis to train Saturday and Sunday, but when I go to Nevis, it's $850 it costing me. I'll go every week because that's why I'm working. You see, a lot of people got a problem with me because they say I always talking about money. But the reason why I'm talking about money, because I work for mines. Nobody give me any money. If I tell this country what happened to me yesterday between me and Tango, they'll never believe this world is real. But I wouldn't do it because he'll be upset with me. I want to talk about two other things quickly, for I'm mindful that people need to call in.
Yes, please.
Please allow me to.
Go ahead.
The rent in the mall. Devon, humanity is finished. I listened to your presentation this morning and you spoke about meeting at Marriott. It doesn't matter anymore what meetings we attend in St. Kitts Nevis. We are not going anywhere. First of all, we need to have love. And we need to appreciate that when we use something, we have to pay for it. What do I mean? For years, I've been going to meetings in the Pelican Mall about the store's owners. They will never pay. Listen to DuPont. I don't talk on anything that I don't know, because the Bible said a man who speaks on matters that he doesn't know, he's a fool. So meetings after meetings, so I stopped going to meetings. The people who have stores in the Pelican Mall, they don't pay. Most of them, sorry. I have to make that clarification. Most of them. Hear this now. A paper came around some months ago and they say, I'm invited to another meeting. I told them I'm not going. The lady coaxed me. She said, Mr. DuPont, I would like you to come because the minister will be there. If you have anything to say, you can say it to her. I said, what? Thank you for telling me. Because I am telling you straight up, I don't turn corners. I am not coming to that meeting except the honorable minister is coming. So I went, but not to say anything. As much as I talk a lot, I didn't attend the meeting to say a word. But Devon, listen to me. I am talking from what I know. When I went to that meeting and the Minister of Tourism sat down in that meeting and started to call out the amount of money, not names, $100,000, $70,000, $60,000, $40,000, unless let's forget the less. I could not believe I was in St. Kitts. Why? Because the previous administration for 7 years allowed that to happen and gave them an opportunity to take the time and pay. I like what the previous administration did, but I even like what the Labour administration did when they came into office. They gave them extra time still.
Okay, we seem to have lost that caller. Please call us back when you get an opportunity to. It is 10:25 and you're listening to The Edge here. Let's take this call. Hello, caller. You're on the air. Good morning.
Hey, good morning, my boy.
Yes, how are you doing today?
Oh, I'm not doing too bad for my age.
All right.
And I see I'm behind Mr. Japan today. Japan, good morning, sir. Well, sir, I am coming with a couple of things. Yes, animal. For years, we know those people, a lot of people in there in pain. But the government before yield to do their work, and they put people in position to do their job, and the people are lovey-dovey and favoritism and not doing the work, but yet they take the countries and the taxpayers' money. And I think under those persons, they should pay back the taxpayers the money because they did not work for it. Now, on the mall again, here is it, next month is the tourist, the official start of the cruise season. And here is it, I am asking the question, has they fixed the bathrooms them, and we are going to move away from those temporary ones we have outside?
If I could respond very quickly, I was there less than a month ago. I was walking through the area. And they had it petitioned off because they had a sign saying that they were doing some work. I have not been there since, but I would encourage you to go and check just to verify. When I was there, I saw them doing some work.
Yes, and I hope they will do some painting and, refreshing, make them all look attractive for everyone, not just for the cruise people and things, but for everyone. And the other thing I want to touch on is the Monkey Hill bus drivers. We are having a serious problem with them, we the passengers of the Monkey Hill bus drivers. They have taken upon themselves and raised bus fee without any approval from the Transportation Board, any approval from the minister, and all who they're supposed to deal with. They are charging $3. They move from $2.50 to $3, right? Charging us.
And this is a process that normally goes through a board or something?
Yes.
Okay.
But they have taken it upon themselves, and the traffic department, I have complained to the traffic department, and they have said on numerous occasions that the St. Peter's Bus Association don't have the authority to charge no more than $2.50. They are also charging from Chadwell bus stop to the terminal $3.50. And at night, after 10, 11 o'clock, the passengers complain they are charging them $5. And numerous complain, and I is one of the persons who make a report to the Bastia police station, and the police has assured us that they are going to speak to them, because I am calling on the police again. Are you please make that happen today, because passengers are getting very high rated. Because when you give them any money over $2.50, they take out $3, $3.50, and $5. And I wouldn't like the passengers and the bus drivers to have any fight, right? Because it's going to lead to that very shortly. So I'm asking the police, please, you all assured me and assured a number of passengers that I was going there last night, but we had a bit of thunder and some serious rain, so I guess that couldn't happen. So I'm asking you all, police officers, please to go there and remedy that problem today before we have a bigger problem before the week finish.
All right, caller. Thank you so much for your contribution to the program. It's 11:29, and you're listening to The Edge. Let's head back to the phone lines, and we'll take this call. Caller, you're on the air. Good morning.
Morning. I'm turning down the radio. Good morning.
Hi. Good morning.
Could you hear me?
Yes, I'm hearing you clearly.
No, you say you could not talk yesterday. Well, I see that, right? But even was money, you could have continued and would not have would not have been balling now for help. Timothy and his brother.
What you mean? Which money you mean?
Aye?
Which money you mean?
Money? When they were spending bars, they said that they continue. If they continue, it would not reach so far.
Reach how far? What do you mean?
Look, they done with it. And now they're balling for help.
Oh.
You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah, okay, go ahead. Yeah.
Okay. But I was saying now, Timothy and his brother, not half foreigners born here. Why they don't like them? But since a born went away with money too. If they're too young to know, find out all wrong is wrong. They leave the people them.
Which money that they went to with?
10 man in one went away with the government money too. Just like how they're talking about Timothy and his brother, and they're going courts.
So you see 10 man in one go with the money?
You're going on like I ain't know what you ain't know what I'm saying.
I just asking.
But I'm telling you.
Okay.
When I want me bring it out straight up. Okay. See you till I come back.
All right. Thank you for your contribution to the program. You're listening to the Edge here on ZIZ Radio 96.1 FM. I'm Devonne Cornelius. It is 11:31. The phone lines remain open at 465-2555. Let's take this call. Hello, caller. You're on the air. Good morning. Hello? Caller, I'm not hearing you. Hello?
Said, they ain't do a thing to the toilet them. I was there up to Monday, and it's a burning shame that we have to use those plastic toilets every minute you go to town, and every minute you have to go.
So when you were there, did you see where they partition off the area?
The big board up still and the sign on top of it.
Right, that's the sign I was making reference to.
Right, it's still there.
Okay. Thank you so much for that update.
It's a burning shame.
All right, caller. Thank you so much for that. Yes, I was making reference to that. There's a sign there, and they partition off the area. But you are correct. There is they have the portable bathrooms, is what they call them. But they partition off the area. But I haven't been there. It was about a month ago, so I can't say what may have been 2 weeks ago. We have a caller. Hello, caller, you're on the air.
Yes, good morning, Devon.
Yes, morning. How are you?
Blessed good morning. Looking at the bus fee, the monkey people in bus fees, they rise up, but people ain't working on no money. And looking at the toilet in the mall, up to now they ain't get the toilet them fixed because them there since under Simmons. And don't worry about everybody that go with money. All the ministers them that go with money, they don't get with none. So take care.
All right, thank you. Let's have a little phone answer. We'll take this call. Call you on the air. Good morning.
Good morning.
Yes, how are you doing today?
Very well, thanks, sir. Now, concerning those toilets in the Pelican Mall, if my memory serves me right, it's since December they have them toilets there locked down, you know.
Yeah.
Since December,
wow.
And I have not seen anything being done to them since December. This is another season closing in again. Come on, man. We got to come better than that. We need to do something about it. I mean, we got to work. We got to come better than that, man. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much for saying that. I was not aware of that. Absolutely, I was not aware of that. So the powers that be, whoever in charge of ensuring that those bathrooms are back in operation, need to make it a priority. But I must say, when I passed the area, I saw that it was like partitioned off and there was a sign there and then directing you to the temporary bathrooms. But since December, it's is outrageous. It's 11:34. We'll take a break, and when we come back, we'll continue our conversation here on The Edge. Thank you so much for joining. Stay tuned, and I'll be right back.
From the heart of ZIZ Radio comes a political talk show like no other. The Edge, with host Devonne Cornelius giving you his take on the biggest stories happening in governance today. Got something to say? Let's hear it. Give us a call at 869-465-2555, Monday to Friday from 11 a.m. to 12 noon. One solid hour of in-depth analysis of the machinery that makes our country tick. The Edge, cutting into the matters at hand.
Join us every Wednesday for In Focus, a weekly talk show produced by the St. Kitts Nevis Information Service, where we provide exclusives with key persons within the government and discuss pertinent, relevant, and interesting matters that affect us all. Tune in every Wednesday, live on ZIZ Radio and streamed live on Facebook at SKNIS Media and ZIZ Online. In Focus, your government, your business.
Be love with every heartbeat and every piece of Pandora jewelry. Let love shine on your favorite bracelets, necklaces, earrings, and rings. Or create a style that's all your own with a unique mix of lovingly crafted charms. From big feelings to small messages and everything in between. Love is at the heart of it all. Be love, only at Pandora Jewelry.
Available at IC Jewelers Port Zante. Call 466-5853 for details.
The future is unknown. Protect your life, your family, and your valuables from unforeseen circumstances. Let National Caribbean Insurance give you the peace of mind that you so deserve. At NCI, we offer a suite of affordable insurance plans that can be tailored to ease your financial burden. We aim to deliver exceptional products to satisfy all your insurance needs. Whether life, health, motor, or property insurance, NCI has the right solution for you. Our friendly and knowledgeable sales professionals are ready and able to assist you. Let National Caribbean Insurance Company Limited help you to prepare for the unexpected. We serve, we protect, we satisfy. That's NCI.
Welcome back to The Edge. We have some callers on the line, so we'll take these calls. Hello, caller, you're on the air. Good morning.
It's my turn.
Hello, caller, you're on the air. Good morning.
You say you have some callers.
Yes, caller, go ahead and make your point.
Okay. I was saying, you say you're not going to be there tomorrow. So why turn in a repetition so much from government? I know they have their people, yes, but giving foreigners, it's unfair. And the pastor in government agree with what they are doing. The Bible, and he know what the Bible say. Fix the prison and take the workers out of 1840 den with so much of prisoners. If they like it, if they like it, they keep it. If they don't like it, strike. It's unfit, but it's foreigners will come. See you. Have a good day tomorrow.
All right, you too. Let's take this call. Call you on the air. Good morning.
Yeah, good morning, Devon.
Yes, how are you doing today?
Oh, not too bad. Also, I always want to thank God for life. Thank God for the showers of blessing falling on the land right now. That the farmers' crop would grow, get the rain and grow, and the water system will upgrade. So, we got water problem in different parts of the country. Mm-hmm. So just let the government do what they got to do, especially doing some more water catch. Now, Devon, all these problems.
Hello?
Hello, I hear.
Oh, sorry, you had cut out.
Yeah, all these problems with people talking about. Down the Pelican Mall. Now we live in a tourist environment, now you could say. Because we depend heavily on tourists. Now, Devon, I want to know if the ministers, when they hear these things happen, if the minister who is responsible for that, they go and check a watch and see what's going on in this place. Devon, too much a complain this and complain that. And it seems to me like somebody in government ain't doing the work.
Somebody?
Because if this thing is so long, and the tourist season going to soon start. Up yesterday, the Canada was in. So supporting people who want to use the bathroom, they're going to use a mobile thing, everybody thing, and then people going to mess up, and nobody could clean it out. They want to just look how they clean the yard in every bathroom. Man, it's a shame, man, Devon. Something that needs to happen. Where we pay with tax for? We tax pay the money for. And something got to be done. Somebody got to take responsibility of something. We get too much of complain, we complain this, complain that, complain all over. And nothing like moving off the ground. Okay then, Devon.
All right, Carter, thank you for your contribution to the program. We have some more callers, so caller, you're on the air. Good morning.
Hello, Mr. Cornelius.
Yes, good morning. How are you today?
I have a little job for you. I want you to investigate this job. 3 individuals done win the bid for that bathroom thing to be fixed. And why is not given out to them? So I want you to inquire why is not, since people don't bid on it and get the job, why is it not gone out to be bid? Next month is October, where the tourist season gonna be fully in swing again.
So you're saying they bid, but you don't know if they were approved.
And now the person win the bid, so if he win it, then I don't know how the process go. Once you win it, I guess he approved for the process. Not just one, but 3 people will win that bid. So why is it not on the process? So why don't you go ask some question and I'll call you back tomorrow.
All right, thank you for your
I'll
contribution.
listen out tomorrow, hear what you say.
Thank you for your contribution, caller, to the program. We have another caller on the line. Hello, caller, you're on the air. Good morning. You're listening to The Edge here on ZIZ Radio 96.1 FM. The phone lines remain open and we take your calls.
Hello.
Let's take this one. Hello, caller. You're on the air. Good morning.
Devon, you got me?
Yes, I'm hearing you.
Okay, thanks. Now, Devon, I want to say this. Peter Tosh sing a song, Equal Rights and Justice. And he couldn't say it better. And a lot of that has not been dishing out here in St. Kitts and Nevis. Equal rights and justice. Now, some time ago, they catch a fellow with a gun and an illegal gun in his hand and ammunition. And he is out on the street walking. No jail, no courts. But they got other people in 1840 for the same thing. That is not fair. Why you give to one who break the law, give to all who break the law. And that one is on the street because of who he know and who know him. And when things like these here happen, that's why you don't have so much breakout in prison and all kind of thing happening. Because it is not right you got some lock up for the same thing and one do it, and because who he know and who know he's out on the street walking, that cannot be right. And until they straighten up the act and let justice be done, because justice is blind, a lot of things more going to happen. Because injustice is being dished out to people. Thank you, Devon.
All right, caller, thank you for your contribution to the program. We'll take some more calls. Hello, caller. Good morning. You're on the air. Hello, caller. You're on the air. Good morning. I think we lost that one. Let's see if we can take this. Caller, good morning. You're on the air.
Hi, good day. Good morning. I might be digging into your brains a bit. Do you remember about 15, 20 years ago, the African countries were basically slaughtered for something that the West called genital mutilation?
No, I don't.
Okay, maybe if you do the research, you'd find out. But in St. Kitts, if your minor is having an operation, the parents have to use consent. But I see in America, the same people who were calling out Africa about genital mutilation are now engaged in what we call gender mutilation, turning a boy into a girl. Can you imagine you send your son to a school in America? He's a minor, under 18, with a healthy penis, and he come back without a penis and shaped into a girl?
I'm asking a question, Carla. What does this have to do with what we're talking about today?
Well, I called you and I started speaking. If you had a special topic, you could have told me. I would have just come out. But since I was allowed to speak, I spoke. Okay, because
so what are you trying to get at with what you've brought today?
Well, I know you're intelligent enough to see a contradiction and hypocrisy. Because while you're condemning Africa for something they've been in for hundreds of years, that you call genital mutilation, you're now taking a whole boy, turning him into a girl. So that's gender mutilation.
All right. Okay.
Anyway, had you told me you want a special topic, I would have withdrawn, okay? But I'm sorry.
Yeah, but before he leaves, though, that he made a statement earlier that when you have an operation on a minor, you have to get consent from the parents. And he's trying to push that same agenda. Sounds like Trump. This is ridiculous. Where child go to school.
I'm listening now.
Your child go to school, and when you come back, go to school a boy and come back a girl. Ridiculous. Sounds ridiculous, sir.
So, wait. Ridiculous on whose part? My part?
Yes, you are re-rating the same thing that Trump and them saying. It sounds ridiculous.
No, you see, who is Rascal?
Yes, it's Rascal. I expect something better. Coming from Caribbean people. We can't follow them nonsense that we see and hear on them stupid statements that they're being making in America because of political gain. That's ridiculous. You can't send no child school as a boy and he come home as a girl. For one, you can't have an operation like that in one day. Stop sounding stupid like that.
But these things don't even happen in the region.
Into the present political situation in America. But what I'm trying to show you is how they condemn Africa and they're doing what...
I know what you're trying to say, but you can't say the same thing that they're saying. You cannot say the same thing that they're saying. They go to school as a boy and come home as a girl. You know what I mean? If you want to say, oh, they're doing the gender changes. Okay, cool. But don't do that. Don't say that.
Oh, boy. All right. It's 11:47. You're listening to The Edge. We'll take a few more calls at 465-2555 or 718-577-2916. If one lines are open, let's hear from our callers. Okay, we lost that call. If you have no calls, we'll take a break, and when we come back, we'll continue the conversation here on The Edge. Just about 13 minutes before we end the conversation for today. Stay tuned.
From the heart of ZIZ Radio comes a political talk show like no other. The Edge, with host Devonne Cornelius giving you his take on the biggest stories happening in governance today. Got something to say? Let's hear it. Give us a call at 869-465-2555. Monday to Friday from 11 a.m. to 12 noon. One solid hour of in-depth analysis of the machinery that makes our country tick. The Edge, cutting into the matters at hand.
Join us on ZIZ TV for Youth Lounge with